All right, what's going on, everybody? We are live for the Texans and Chargers, the first playoff game of the playoffs. Texans hosting the Chargers. Texans, the 4 seed in the AFC, won the South. The Chargers, the 5 seed, got the first wild card spot. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Texans and Chargers, the first playoff game. Welcome to the stream. Let me put out a poll. Hold on 1 second. All right, hope I can spell. There we go. All right, there's the poll. Chargers or Texans, who will win? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Chargers going to get the ball first. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Texans and Chargers. I've got the Chargers, I think 21-13. I'll check my score prediction in a second, but I think I said 21-13. But I've got the Chargers getting the win. Had a great year in year one under Jim Harbaugh. Made the playoffs. Significant improvement from last season. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming all the playoff games. But Fairbairn has it teed up, and off we go. In the playoffs, it will be returned by Davis from about the goal line. And Davis on the return cuts to the outside. Davis crosses the 25 and is taken down at the 27. So that is where the Chargers offense will take over. They start this game at the 27-yard line. Justin Herbert, 23 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. And he's thrown 260 consecutive passes on the road without an interception. That is the longest active streak by a quarterback. With the Chargers, they've turned the ball over just 9 times this year. They have really done a great job protecting the ball. 9 turnovers, that's second fewest in the NFL. Herbert with 3 interceptions, which is second fewest among quarterbacks to take at least 100 passes. First and 10 from the 27. Herbert in the pistol. J.K. Dobbins is the back. McConkey comes in motion, and they'll hand off. Dobbins up the middle, and he's tripped up after a gain of about 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. You're going to go Houston 27-24. Okay, I can see that. I've got the Chargers. I think it's 21-13. Both teams are pretty good defensively. So I think it'd be a lower scoring game. I'll check my score prediction in a second. But yeah, I definitely think these games can go either way. I think all these playoff games can go either way. You have the Chargers 27-23. Okay. I can definitely understand that. Dobbins gets it up the middle here. First down for the Chargers. 8-yard run for J.K. Dobbins. Nice pickup there. All right, let me find my prediction real quick. Yeah, 21-13. I've got the Chargers with the win. I think Dobbins is a big game. Yeah, I can definitely see that. 10 yards and 2 carries. First and 10 here from the 37. Herbert in shotgun back onto his left. Herbert off play action, looks to throw. Over the middle, that is caught for very close to another first down. There's Ladd McConkey, the rookie from Georgia, makes the catch. And nice throw and catch. First completion today for Justin Herbert. So we got a first and 10 here from the 47. They did give him another first down. Herbert in shotgun back onto his left. Herbert looks to throw. Underneath that is caught by the tight end Will Disley. And he will fight his way for about 7 yards inside Texan territory to the 46 on the completion. So 2nd and 3, 12 and a half to go in the first half. First quarter. Herbert under center. They bring a receiver in motion. Herbert hands off up the middle. There's Dobbins again. He runs somebody over, and Dobbins to the 38-yard line. Another nice run there for J.K. Dobbins. Another Charger first down. And they're moving the ball here to start this game. J.K. Dobbins, a big bounce back year after multiple season-ending injuries each of the past 2 years, I believe. Dobbins with a career high in scrimmage yards and touchdowns in his first year with the Chargers. 1st and 10, Herbert under center. Dobbins is the back. Off play action. Herbert looks to throw. Has time. Herbert rolls to his left. Herbert throws. Oh, what a throw by Herbert to the fullback or one of the tight ends. What a throw on the run for Justin Herbert. First down, Chargers. This is a really nice play for Justin Herbert. He has time. As he breaks the pocket, this is also a really good catch. But what a throw for Justin Herbert. The completion there goes to the tight end Fisk. And it's a first down for the Chargers. 11:22 to go. We got an injured Texan down the field. But the Chargers moving the ball on their first drive. 6 plays, 50 yards. Herbert 32 yards, Dobbins 18 yards. The completion there to Fisk went for 15. It feels like the Texans are always in the wild card. Yeah, they were there last year. Well, they were bad for a few years, but then, yeah, they never seem to be good enough to get top seed. Yeah, they're in the wild card a lot. It's actually the second year in a row they're starting the playoffs. Last year, the first playoff game was the Browns and Texans. This year's Chargers and Texans. But a good start for the Chargers, moving the football. Hopefully the injured player for the Texans is okay. So far, results in the poll 50-50. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Steelers and Ravens tonight. Yeah, we got them tonight. I'll be streaming that game. Yeah, that's an interesting one because Lamar Jackson hasn't had the best games in his career against the Steelers or in the playoffs, and now he has to do it at the same time. But I mean, the Steelers, they're not playing well. I've got the Ravens. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. All right, now they're back. Chargers moving the ball here on their opening drive. They got the ball inside Texans territory. Ball on the 23. Herbert in the pistol. Dobbins now motions out of the backfield. Herbert going to look to throw. Has time. Herbert going to take a shot. Downfield, incomplete. Wanted McConkey towards the end zone. Just overthrew him a little bit. His first incompletion of the game. And it brings up 2nd and 10. This is a really good Texan pass rush, but so far, Chargers offensive line playing very well. Herbert's had a lot of time to throw. McConkey looks like he's got a cut on his elbow. 11:06 to go in the first quarter. 7 plays, 50 yards for the Chargers. Herbert under center. Tight end Disley in motion. From the 23, off play action. Herbert, this time is pressure. He'll set up the screen here to the tight end Disley. And he's going to block her downfield, and Disley gains about 9. Will be 3rd and short here for the Chargers. That's going to be a banger. You like Russ to get the W. Lamar and the Ravens, not very good in the postseason. Yeah, definitely going to be an interesting game. Texans D needs to tighten up. Little plays are getting them beat, yeah. Defense hasn't gotten off to the best start. Which they're going to need their defense to play well because their offense already not having the best year. Plus, they face a really good Charger defense. 3rd and 1. Herbert under center. Dobbins is the back. Play clock winding down. They'll get the play off. Dobbins to the right side. Taken down for a loss. J.K. Dobbins. A loss of 3 on the play. Looks like he was going to be able to spin out of that for a second. But a big stop for the Texans defense. They're going to stop on 3rd down. They're going to force a field goal here for the Chargers on their first drive. So the Chargers can be forced to settle for 3 on their opening drive. On 4th and 3, it'll be a 35-yard field goal, so a couple yards longer than an extra point, and the field goal is just inside the right upright. But it is good. Chargers up 3-0. So a good first drive for the Chargers. Ends in 3 points. Texans defense, good job getting a stop in the red zone. But we got 9:17 to go in the first quarter. Texans gonna get the ball for their first possession. Sorry, 9:37 to go. I think I said 9. I don't remember what I said. Ravens getting the W. I would agree. I've got the Ravens 30-17. The Chargers, they go 10 plays, 57 yards. And they take 5:23 off the clock on their first drive, which results in a field goal. And we'll see C.J. Stroud on the Texans offense for their first possession. Steelers won't score a touchdown. That's your bold prediction. Wow. The Steelers, they're such a weird team. They win without scoring touchdowns. They've done it twice this year. Week 1 against the Falcons, they did it. They won 18-10. And in the first matchup against the Ravens, they did the same thing and won 18-16. But I can definitely see that. The Ravens defense playing very well. Steelers offense not playing that well. Definitely understand it. The offense is so bad when you see them play. Yeah, the Steelers offense, well, they were great when Russ first took over as starter. But since then, haven't been great. I don't think they've scored over 20 in their last 4 games. Let's see. The Steelers in their last 4 games, they scored 17, 10, 17, and 13. But before that, they'd been playing well. They scored 27, 44, then 19, 18. But then they had 28, 26, 37, and 32. Russ is an okay quarterback. Yeah, he had a really good start when he first took over as quarterback after his calf injury, but he has been looking more like his Denver self the past few weeks. But they're back from commercial. Texans going to get the ball for their first possession here. 9:37 to go in the opening quarter. So far, result in the poll is 50-50. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. I got the Chargers 21-13. So the Texans are going to get the ball for their first possession. So the kick is away. And this one will go through the end zone for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So CJ Stroud and the Texans offense on the field, their first possession here in the game. Stroud in 2 playoff games last year, 224 passing yards per game, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Although, hasn't been great in his second year. Accuracy hasn't been as good. I mean, also has a horrible offensive line. But, yeah, this Texans offense as a whole has taken a major step back. So, 1st and 10 from the 30. Mixing motions out of the backfield, leaving it empty for Stroud. Stroud looks to throw, throwing underneath. That's caught for... Oh, ball is out. Ball comes out. Chargers recover. Is this ruled a fumble? This is going to be Charger football. Wow. A big play for the Chargers defense. The Texans turned it over on their first play from scrimmage. Wow, it's John Mechie who makes the catch. Yeah, that ball is out before he's on the ground. Wow, what a play for the Chargers defense. Alohi Gilman rips it out. Derwin James recovers. And the Chargers are set up with excellent starting field position. Wow. It's very close. I think the ball is out first. So the Chargers, they take over with great field position. 9:28 to go in the first quarter. Wow. Yeah, that ball's starting to come free before his knee's down. Mechie fumbles. The Chargers are going to take over at the 38-yard line with 9:28 to go in the first quarter. But what a play for the Charger defense. Alohi Gilman knocks it out. Derwin James recovers. The 2 safeties there for the Chargers. 9:28 to go in the first quarter, and they got the ball with a great field position. It's actually going to be spotted in the 33. Herbert in the pistol. McConkey comes in motion. Herbert hands off. Here is Gus Edwards, his first carry, and Edwards barreling through the right side. Gains 8. Nice run there for Gus Edwards to the 25. Second and 2 for the Chargers. About 9 minutes to go. In the opening quarter, Chargers already up by 3. Herbert in the pistol. Edwards remains at the back. Herbert, another handoff. Gus Edwards gets it here. Hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle. Gains 3, has a first down. And the Chargers move the sticks. So we got 8:20 to go in the first quarter. Herbert under center. J.K. Dobbins back in at running back. From the 22. Herbert off play action. Looks to throw. Pressured. Herbert taken down for a sack. Back at the 33-yard line. Herbert sacked for the first time today. It's Will Anderson Jr. with the stop. And it's 2nd and long here for the Chargers. Texans, I believe, 4th in the NFL in sacks, maybe higher. One of 3 teams with 2 players who have at least 10 sacks. Will Anderson Jr. with the sack there. And it's a 2nd and long. 2nd and 19 here for the Chargers. Herbert in shotgun. Dobbins went up to his left. Herbert looks to throw. Pressured again. Steps up in the pocket. Avoids a defender. Herbert. Oh, dropped. Will Dissly open to the 15. He drops it. Would have made a very easy third down, if not potentially converting the 2nd down. But he drops it. And it's 3rd and 19. Wow, it was a great play for Justin Herbert. Steps up in the pocket, evading the rush, and delivers an accurate throw downfield, but it's dropped by Will Dissly. 2nd incompletion today for Herbert. He's now 4 of 6 for 41 yards. Brings up 3rd and 19 from the 31. Herbert throwing to the outside. That is caught. And down to the 21-yard line. by DJ Chark. Gain of about 11, but it's going to be another field goal try here for the Chargers. So Cameron Dicker, for his second field goal, made one from 35. This is going to be a little bit longer. On 4th and 9 to double the Chargers' lead. He's made 51 consecutive field goals inside of 40 yards. This is 39 yards. Just made from 35. This one's also on the right hash from 39. And the kick right down the middle. Chargers up 6-0. They double their lead. They can't get in the end zone either of their possessions, but a couple of field goals, and the Chargers are up by 6. A good first drive, and their second drive is not the greatest, but they still got some points, take advantage off the turnover. And it's now 6-0, and obviously for the Texans, hopefully they can get off to a better start offensively, not turn the ball over the first time they touch it. Hold on 1 second, just want to check something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Texans gonna get the ball for their second possession. Their first play, they fumbled. Hold on 1 second. Alright, now they're back from commercial. Texans get the ball. Chargers up by 6. 6-0. Field goal on each of their first 2 drives. $6:35 to go in the opening quarter. Texans getting the ball back. Kick is away. And it's touchback as it goes all the way through the end zone. They might have went through the uprights, not really sure. We've got 6:35 to go in the first quarter. The Texans offense back onto the field. Last drive, a completion and a fumble on their first play. The Texans, they take over at their own 30-yard line. Stroud under center, Joe Mixon is the back. Dalton Schultz comes in motion. Stroud, hands off, Mixon avoids a defender in the backfield, and powers his way ahead for about 3, up to the 33-yard line. Well, that's progress for the Texans offense, at least they don't fumble this play. They play a Chargers defense, best scoring defense in the NFL, allowing, I believe, 17.7 points per game. So from the 33, Stroud under center. Handoff, Mixon once again, taken down at the line of scrimmage. Mixon Nowhere to run. And it's 3rd and 7 very quickly here for the Texans. Third and 7. 5.5 to go in the opening quarter. Stroud and shotgun to the back line to his left. Texans are 20th in the NFL on 3rd down. Not the greatest. 3rd and 7 from the 33. Stroud and shotgun back on to his left. Dalton Schultz is lined up to his right. Stroud looks to throw. Pressured. Rolls to his right. Stroud on the run, avoiding the rush. Stroud throws one downfield. Almost intercepted. He had it. Should have picked off. But it's dropped. 4th and 7. And the Texans offense has gotten off to a disastrous start. A fumble and a 3-and-out. Nearly just threw a pick. Stroud does a great job just to avoid the rush and buy time. I don't even know where he's throwing this. He throws it practically right to the defender, although he's very lucky that he drops it. But 4th and 7, the Texans will punt. Charger defense gets off to a great start. So Tommy Townsend kick it away. Darius Davis signals fair catch. Oh, that's interference. Fair catch interference. The flag is down. It bounces all the way into the end zone. Davis signaled fair catch, got run into. It's going to be 15 yards for the Chargers. That is definitely fair catch interference. Let's see. Officials still discussing it. Now, I don't know if it's 15 yards from the spot or the end of the play. So it's fair catch interference. It's a 15-yard penalty from... I'm not exactly sure. Let me check real quick. Got 4:58 to go in the first quarter. The Chargers get the ball back. Already up by 6. So it's going to be from the spot of the foul. So it's 15 yards from the spot. Chargers take over the 27. But a great start for the Chargers defense. They force a fumble on the Texans' first play, and then force a 3-and-out. Texans, they've run 4 plays for combined 10 yards, and have not picked up a first down. The Chargers, they've run 16 plays for 69 yards, although they've resulted in 2 field goals. But 4:58 to go in the first quarter. Chargers up by 6. They'll get the ball back. Chargers enter the playoffs on a 3-game winning streak, having beaten the Broncos, Patriots, and Raiders, entering the postseason. So far, results in the poll: 67% of you guys said the Chargers would win. 33% have said the Texans. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. You guys are wondering who I have. I've got the Chargers 21-13. And I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel, where you guys can be sure to look for polls, updates, anything like that. And on that poll, 79% said the Chargers, 21% said the Texans, so a lot more one-sided. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. Chargers going to get the ball for their first possession. Settle for 3 on each of their first 2. So So the Chargers take over on their own 27. First and 10, 4:58 to go in the opening quarter. Chargers up 6-0. No, not the ball's on the 31. I'm not really sure why. No, the ball is on. Where is the ball? Oh, the official's holding it. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's 15-yard penalty, but it should either be on the 27 or the 30. I'm not really sure the delay. All right, now we're good to go. But the ball is on. I think it's the 35. We got Herbert in shotgun back onto his left. Swing pass out to Davis. Flag flies, and Davis had bounds after getting a 3. All right, that would make sense if it's 15 yards. I don't know why I did my math wrong. I don't know why I was thinking it's 15 yards from the 20 equals the 30. It's clear the 35. So it was 15 yards from the end of the play. Flag here, it's probably be a hold on the outside receiver as they throw a swing pass out to Darius Davis. Really good player with the ball in his hands. Dangerous punt returner. No, it's not a hold. We got an ineligible player downfield. Against the Chargers, that'll back him up 5. So make it first and 15 from the 30. It's against the right guard, Slayer. Yeah, he's 2 yards downfield. I think they need to give him more space. I mean, it's kind of tough for Wyman in that situation, I feel. Play clock winding down, just get the snap off. Hand off, Dobbins straight ahead. Stuffed at the line. Dobbins maybe got a yard. But no running room for J.K. Dobbins on first down. Brings up 2nd and 14. .405 to go in the first quarter. It's 2nd and 14 for the Chargers. Up 6-0. Chargers play selection so far, 7 run plays, 8 pass plays. 2nd and 14 from 31. Herbert looks to throw. Has time. Herbert now gets pressured. Going to launch one down the field. I think his arm got hit. It's incomplete. That one floated up in the air for a long time. I think he wanted to go. Yeah, he's now looking at his arm. I definitely think his arm got hit. We got a flag down. We got defensive holding. So that'll give the Chargers 5 yards and automatic first down. How is there holding on Danielle Hunter? He's a defensive end. How? He's working as the running back who's, I guess, trying to get out on a route. I'm not really sure how that works. I don't really understand defensive holding on run plays. What on a defensive lineman on a pass play? I've never seen that before. 1st and 10 from the 36. Herbert in the pistol, hands off, up the middle for not much. Maybe a yard for Gus Edwards. Chargers, they ran the ball effectively on their first drive, but no running room here on their third. The Chargers, they have more first downs at 6 than the Texans have plays at 4. Chargers outgetting the Texans 71-11. Herbert in the pistol. Hassan Haskins is the back behind him. 2nd and 9. Play clock at 3. They just get the snap off. Herbert looks to throw off the play fake. Herbert with time. Underneath, he tries to find Haskins, but throws wide and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 9 here with 2:53 to go in the first quarter. Really don't know why Jim Harbaugh loves Hassan Haskins. Well, I do know why, because he went to Michigan. But Hassan Haskins would hardly see any playing time in most other teams, most likely. But Jim Harbaugh loves to use him, especially in random goal line situations. Even when the Chargers of Gus Edwards is great. Short yardage back. 3rd and 9. Herbert in shotgun back on to his left. Play clock winding down. They'll get the snap off. Texans bring 5. Herbert pressured. Hit as he throws. It is almost caught anyway, but it's incomplete. McConkey was the receiver who nearly had it. But it's 4th and 9, and the Texans defense can force a punt. Will Anderson Jr. hit Justin Herbert as he threw it, really his arm, which second time we've seen Herbert's arm get hit as he threw it. This one just floats up in the air for a while. Very similar to the other one. But ends up falling incomplete. 4th and 9, and the Texans defense forces a punt. Texans come after the punt. Oh, they block it. They blocked the punt. It's gonna still be a decent punt and bounce all the way to the 28-yard line, where it'll stop rolling. But the Texans, they get a piece of it. I had no idea where it went after they blocked it. But 2:35 to go, they definitely got a piece of it. Yeah, that was a weird block. I mean, they got a piece of it, and it didn't really go backwards. Just kind of, I mean, yeah, it was weird. But, I mean, it stayed up in the air for a long time. But, yeah, that was definitely strange. I mean, just barely got a piece, I guess. I thought he got a lot more. But the Texans get the ball back. Still have 0 first downs so far in the game. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in the poll, 67% have said the Chargers, 33% have said the Texans. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. Alright, they're now back from commercial. Here's the blocked punt again. They lined him up out wide. And then he went running in along the line of scrimmage, had essentially a running start. And able to get a piece of the punt. Although I thought he had a lot more than just a piece. But 1st and 10 from the 28 for the Texans. Stroud and shotgun. Joe Mixon motions out of the backfield. Stroud, empty backfield, looks to throw over the middle. That is caught by Dalton Schultz. There's the Texans' first down of the day. And it's a gain of 14. And the Texans move the sticks. We got 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter, or a little bit over. Stroud under center. Off play action. Stroud throws over the middle. That is caught by Robert Woods. Gain of 13. Another Texan first down to the 45-yard line. And the Texans with two nice plays here to start this drive. Stroud now 3 of 4 for 34 yards. Texans 2 first downs on 2 plays after having 0 in their first 2 drives. Stroud rolls to his right, throws incomplete. John Mechie, the intended target, the guy who caught the pass and then fumbled on their first play. It brings up 2nd and 10, 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Chargers linebacker Denzel Perriman is questionable to return with an elbow injury. Didn't even know he got hurt, but hopefully he's okay. We got a 2nd and 10 here for the Texans. Stroud in shotgun. Play clock at 3. They just get the snap off. Here comes a blitz. Stroud has time. Now time runs out, and Stroud taken down for a sack. It's Joey Bosa with the sack. Back at midfield, it's 3rd and 15 for the Texans as Stroud goes down for a sack. This Texans offensive line not very good. Give up a lot of sacks. Bosa beats the Pro Bowler Laremy Tunsil. It's the first sack of the game for the Charger defense, and it's 3rd and 15 from midfield. Each team now with 1 sack. Stroud to throw. Over the middle, gets rid of it quickly. Caught by Schultz. And Dalton Schultz gains about 8 to the 42. Will still bring up 4th and 7. Now, let's see what the Texans are going to do here. They have the offense out there for now, though don't have to run a play before the quarter ends. It's 4th and 6 from the 41. Could attempt a long field goal because Fairbairn, one of the better kickers from 50 plus. They just tried to draw the Chargers off sides, but got to the line extremely late. And the quarter practically over by the time they even get to the line of scrimmage. But we'll see what the Texans opt to do here. For the first play of the second quarter, it's going to be 4th and 6. And they got some options. They can kick a field goal. They can go for it. It's 4th and 6 on the Charger 41. Kicker Kayami Fairbairn is... He's 32 of 46 on field goals this season, but he's 13 of 16 over 50, with a long of 59. Zero at the end of the quarter. At the end of a quarter isn't ideal for a playoff game. Yeah, definitely not. But Fairbairn, 13 of 16 of at least 50. This would be a long field goal of about 58. With the ball on the 41-yard line. So it'll be about a 58-yarder. He's made from 59 this year. His career long is 61. So he can definitely do it. But we'll have to see what the Texans opt to do. I think if I'm the Texans, I'm probably going to settle for 3 here. But they've got some options. I don't think I would go for it. If it was... I know 4th and 6 isn't like a ton, but I think I'd probably go with the field goal. I mean, if it was like 4th and 4, I'd definitely consider going for it. I know it's only 2-yard difference, but I would kick the field goal. But the Chargers up by a score of 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. We start the second quarter. Oh, wow, they're going to punt. I'm not a huge fan of this decision. The Texans will punt from the 41. Now they're going to bring somebody under center. Are they just going to try to draw him off sides here? One of the up men comes under center. It's 4th and 6 from the 41. Play clock is at 5. And let's see. I think they're actually going to punt. Yeah, they're going to take the delay a game and punt this away. I'm not a huge fan of this decision. They take the delay a game to give Townsend more space to punt it. I don't like this. If I'm the Texans. Punting from right there in that situation, probably my last option. I would kick the field goal, even though it's a long field goal. You've got a kicker very good from over 50. Made it 13 of 16 this year. I would have given him a chance. Townsend just gets the punt away. Davis signals fair catch at the 7-yard line. And that is where the Chargers will take over. Make the game 6-3. That's what I would do. I mean, make it a field goal game. Obviously, still very early. 1 point into the second quarter, but I would have kicked the field goal. I understand if you don't have a great kicker, something like that, then punting, but I would go with I would kick the field goal. And the punt does back the Chargers up deep. They're on their own 7-8 yard line, but I would have kicked it. Herbert under center. Dobbins is the back. Off play action. Herbert throws over the middle. That is caught by McConkey to the 20-yard line. Gain of 12. First down Chargers. Nice throw and catch there. McConkey had a really good year for the Chargers. A rookie, I believe, second round pick. May have been a third round out of Georgia. McConkey in his last 7 games averaging 93.9 yards per catch. Wow, that'd be impressive. Yards per game. Chargers 7 first downs. Texans have 2. From the 20, Herbert under center. Off play action, Herbert to throw. Downfield that is caught McConkey again. And McConkey slips a tackle. Gain of 15 to the 35-yard line. And back to back, nice plays. 2 out McConkey here to start this drive for the Chargers. First and 10 from the 35. McConkey 3 catches, 37 yards so far in the game on 5 targets. Herbert in the pistol. Dobbins is the back. We'll hand off. Dobbins gets it up the middle. Dobbins gets through the line of scrimmage and is slammed down after a gain of 5. Or actually give him 6. Makes it 2nd and 4. The Chargers, with J.K. Dobbins, averaging 121 rushing yards per game and have a point differential of plus 8.9 per game. Without him, they're at a minus 3.5 point differential and are rushing for just 75 yards a game. So a big difference it makes when they have Dobbins versus when they don't. Dobbins has run it 6 times for 23 yards today. McConkey in motion from the 41. Herbert off play action. Tries to find McConkey in the flat, but it's incomplete. And brings up 2nd and 4. Sorry, 3rd and 4. So it's 3rd and 4. Chargers have not converted on a 3rd down yet today. They're 0 for 3. Herbert in shotgun. Dobbins motions into the backfield. Texans bring 5. Herbert has time. Sidearms when underneath it is dropped by Johnston. Was taken down well short of a 1st down. Anyway, but it's dropped by Quentin Johnston, and it's 4th and 4. Now Johnston slow to go up. He's down on one knee. Hopefully he's okay. Drop's definitely a big issue for Quentin Johnston. Herbert puts it right on the money. It's a really good throw. Very tight coverage, but nice throw from Herbert. Even though it'll be short, it's got to be caught. The Chargers forced to punt it away. Texans blocked a punt before, or got a piece of it. This one away very cleanly. No pressure at all. Fair catch 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line. And that is where the Texans will take over for their next possession. Down by 6. $12:38 to go in the first half. Chargers up 6-0. Chargers 104 total yards compared to the Texans at 41. Oh, the Texans actually averaging a little bit more yards per play at 4.6 to 4.5. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm good now. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. 12:38 to go in the first half. Chargers up 6-0. The Texans will have the ball on their own 12-yard line after the Chargers go 5 plays, 33 yards, and punt. The Chargers offense, they've been okay. They started off with 2 field goals, and then on their most recent 2 drives, they've punted both times. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. A defensive battle so far. So far, results in the poll, we got 67% of guys said the Chargers will win, 33% have said the Texans. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. Texans with the ball on their own 12. Alright, now they're back from commercial. So ball on the 12, 12:38 to go in the first half. Chargers up 6-0. Stroud under center. Mixon is the back. Just 3 rushing yards so far for him. Stroud, hands off. Mixon gets it up the middle, but not much space as he's wrapped up by forgetting about 2. So we got a 2nd and 8 here for the Texans. Chargers defense, significant improvement from last year. They were 24th in scoring defense. This year, they're first. Stroud, off play action, look to throw. Stroud, pocket collapsing, gonna take a shot deep down the field, and this one is nearly intercepted, overthrew everybody. Looking for Nico Collins, and it's 3rd and 8. Collins the target, down the sideline. I don't think he was expecting the ball. Houston just looks flat. LA isn't really playing that great. Yeah, neither team playing that well. Come on, over 6 on 3rd down. Chargers over 4, Texans over 2. Yeah, neither team playing that well. A 3rd and 8 here for the Texans. CJ Stroud is 4 of 7 for 43 yards. Stroud to throw. Stroud flips one downfield, throw it right to a Charger defender, and it's intercepted. What a job to get the feet down as well. And the Chargers are going to take over with great field position inside Texan territory. I don't know what CJ Stroud was looking at here. That is the 2nd one he's thrown. Like, what is he doing? The first one he was lucky to get back because it was dropped. But also, what a catch here along the sideline. Gets both feet down. What a catch. 1, 2. Yeah, they both come down inbounds. What a catch. That's a tough catch for a receiver to make. What a defensive back who doesn't even usually make those plays. But I'm not even sure what Stroud is looking at there. He throws the ball. He just floats it up in the air. And he throws a good 5 yards short of the receiver. Yeah, CJ Stroud definitely has taken a major step back from last year to this year. He's now 4 of 8 for 43 yards and a pick today. And on the season, CJ Stroud, 3,700 yards, 20 touchdowns, 12 picks. After an insane rookie year where he threw for 4,100 yards, 23 touchdowns, and just 5 picks. Threw for about 400 fewer yards, 3 fewer touchdowns, and 7 more picks. Was also sacked significantly more this year. Got sacked 38 times last year. Has been sacked 52 so far this year. 53 if you want to include the sack he took today. That is a bad throw for Stroud. I don't even know what he's doing. This is actually interesting. I just saw this. This is the Texans' eighth wildcard game in their franchise history. All 8 of the games have been played at home on Saturday at 4:30. Wow, that is really interesting. All 8 of their wildcard games, home and at 4:30 on Saturday. That's crazy. So we got 11:39 to go in the first half. Justin Herbert and the Charger offense back on the field. CJ Stroud, first playoff career interception. Or first career playoff interception. I said that a very weird way. Herbert rolls to his right on the run. Herbert pressure, throws one back across the field, and oh, he threw it right back. It's intercepted at the 10-yard line. Where is Justin Herbert going with the ball? Herbert just his 4th interception of the season. But this is not a good decision. He rolls to his right and then throws it back all the way to the left side of the field. It's underthrown. The defensive back undercuts it, and the Texans get it right back. I mean, I'm not really sure what these quarterbacks are doing right now. Stroud makes an awful throw and decision, and then Herbert does the exact same thing, although not quite as bad. Quentin Johnston is the target. It's intercepted at the 10-yard line, and the Texans get the ball right back. Wow. Justin Herbert's first interception on the road in his last 274 pass attempts. Stroud to throw from outside, caught by Nico Collins, his first catch, and Collins 13 on the catch and run. Collins got off to a great start in the regular season, then got hurt, and his pace significantly slowed down. First and 10 here, 11 minutes to go in the first half. Stroud is 5 of 9 for 56 yards and an interception. Mechie in motion. Stroud throws over the middle. There's Mechie. Oh, broken up. That was probably one that should have been caught. Unless this got knocked away. But this is a throw on the money. Oh, that should have been caught. Mechie had it. But a nice play by Alohi Gillen. Forced the fumble before. And a well-timed punch out there. Although this one incomplete. Second and 10, 10:46 to go in the first half. Stroud and shotgun mix into his left. Stroud to throw. Pressured. Stroud taken down for another sack. Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack combined for the sack. It's third and long here for the Texans. Another sack allowed by this Texan offensive line. Khalil Mack named to the Pro Bowl this year with a sack. It's third and 18 with 10:20 to go in the first half. So backed up to their own 15 here. Stroud, empty backfield. A look to throw against the four-man rush. Stroud has time. Throws one over the middle that is caught to the 24-yard line for John Mechie. But he's going to be well short of a first down. It'll be fourth and about 7. And another punt forced by the Charger defense. Defensive battle so far. Although, I also think you can put not great offense on that list as well. So 4th and 8. Texans forced a punt. Townsend to send it away. Punt away cleanly. Davis, still knows fair catch at the 25. Was interfered with before. This time catches it cleanly. And the Chargers take over at their own 25. 9:20 to go in the first half. Up by 6 as they lead 6-0. But a defensive game so far. Just 6 combined points. That was all for the Chargers. Sorry, not sure if you guys heard that. Somebody dropped something upstairs. But the Chargers lead by 6. They're up 6-0. And they'll take over on their own 25-yard line. The Chargers, a great first drive, then haven't really done a ton outside of that. Their other points came because they were gifted a fumble, practically already in field goal range. They have then gone punt, and interception. Not great. For the Texans, they've been even worse. They fumbled, punted on 3 and out, then punted again, threw a pick, and then punted again. Punter is very active in the game so far. They combined 5 punts. Chargers averaging 4.3 yards a play. Texans at 3.7. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in the poll, we got 67% of guys have said the Chargers will win, 33% have said the Texans. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. Chargers threw a pick on their first play of their last drive. Obviously, hopefully for them they can avoid that again. Just the fourth pick of the year for Justin Herbert, who had gone 274 road pass attempts without throwing an interception. But that streak ends. Herbert, he's 7 of 14 for 78 yards and interceptions. CJ Stroud, he's 6 of 11 for 66 yards and a pick. Neither quarterback playing insanely well. Herbert has been a little bit better, but neither quarterback playing too well. Neither offense playing well. 9:20 to go, 1st and 10 Chargers on their own 25. Herbert in the pistol. Dobbins is the back behind him. Turn around, hand off to Dobbins up the middle, but Dobbins no space to run as he gains just a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Justin Herbert's last road interception came in week 2 against the Carolina Panthers. I mean, when you only throw 3 interceptions, that helps. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Herbert in shotgun. Hassan Haskins is lined up to his left. There he is. Davis comes in motion. Off play action. Swing pass out to Davis, the left side. Oh, hit hard in the backfield. Drop for a loss of 3, and it's 3rd and long. Here for the Chargers. They try to set up a swing pass and just get the ball to Davis, who's great with the ball in his hands. And a great job by the Texans. I think Quentin Johnston might be trying to block that, but he allows somebody to run right past him and continues his way up the field. He also could be running a route. I'm not sure. I don't know what his responsibility is there. 3rd and 12. Neither team converted 3rd down yet. Both teams are 0 for 4. Herbert in shotgun, back one to his left. McConkey comes in motion. Herbert looks to throw. Has time. Herbert steps in to throw over the middle that is caught by McConkey. Has a 1st down. Lad McConkey to the Chargers' 42-yard line. And finally a 3rd down conversion as the Chargers move the sticks. McConkey, nice job. He's about 17 on the catch and run. And a 1st down for the Chargers. Halfway through the 2nd quarter, Herbert in shotgun with the back line to his right. He'll hand off to J.K. Dobbins, cuts up the middle, and he's tripped up after a gain of 2. So the 44 brings up 2nd and 8. The Chargers, they started off running the ball very effectively, but credit to the Texans, they have not allowed them to run the ball well at all since that first drive. Dobbins 8 carries for 26 yards. So 2nd and 8 from the 44. Herbert in shotgun, back one to his right. Herbert off play action, looks to throw, rolls to his right. Herbert downfield, that is broken up. Juan McConkey knocked away by Derek Stingley Jr., and it's 2nd and 8. Oh, sorry, 3rd and 8. 6:32 to go in the first half. Nice play there as he knocks it down, cutting in front of McConkey. 3rd and 8. Here for the Chargers. They just converted to 3rd and 12. Let's see if they can convert another 3rd and longer. Chargers 1 of 5 on 3rd down. From their own 44, Herbert in shotgun, back one to his right. DJ Chark comes in motion. Herbert to throw. Herbert pressured and gets rid of the ball, but it's incomplete. And it's going to be 4th and 8. And the Texans force a punt. Great job there by the Texans. That started up front. Neil Hunter gets around the rookie right tackle, Joe Alt, who's had a really good rookie year. But Hunter gets pressure on Herbert. Herbert just has to get rid of the ball. Does, but it's now 4th and 8, and another punt here forced by the Texan defense. A lot of punts in this game so far. Texans come after the punt. Scott gets it away cleanly. And this one will bounce at the 5, and it is going to roll towards the goal line. Oh, what a punt! It's down at the 1. What a punt for J.K. Scott. The Texans going to be backed up deep inside their own territory. It bounces at the 5 and rolls sideways to the 1-yard line. What a punt for the Chargers, and the Texans backed up deep inside their own territory. Now, the Texans, they got to be careful here. Don't want to get a safety, obviously. They saw one of those go in their favor when they played the Ravens on Christmas. Actually, there were only points in the game. They lost that game 31-2. I can't lie, it hasn't been a good game. Yeah, not really. Unless you love defense, game probably isn't for you. I mean, it's still early. Sometimes you see games like this and then they'll start to pick up in the second half. But both teams are pretty good defensively. So the Texans will take over on their own 1-yard line after a great play by the Chargers special teams. Great punt for J.K. Scott. Great job by the players to get down there. Great all-around play. The Texans backed up deep inside their own territory on their own 1-yard line. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Chargers lead 6-0. So far, results in the poll, 67% of you guys said the Chargers will win, 33% have said the Texans. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Alright, now they're back. 6:15 to go in the first half. Jim Harbaugh's playoff success. 4 playoff appearances in 5 years as a head coach in the NFL. 3 NFC Championship game appearances with the Super Bowl, or with the 49ers, 1 Super Bowl appearance. Seeking to become the 4th head coach to win a college national championship and a Super Bowl all time. Obviously won the national championship last year with Michigan, now with the Chargers. Harbaugh, very good coach. Definitely has a good case to win Coach of the Year. I think it should probably go to Kevin O'Connell, but Harbaugh is definitely in that conversation. 1st and 10 from the 1. Stroud under center. Mixon is the back. Got to be careful we don't get a safety. Mixon gets out of the end zone and powers his way to the 7-yard line. Nice run for Mixon. So he gains 6, and it brings up 2nd and 4. Chargers, they did come after him. They had guys attacking the line of scrimmage aggressively, but a good job by Mixon to get out of the end zone. The Texans on their first 5 possessions, their longest drive is 5 plays, 26 yards. They have not had the ball for more than 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2nd and 4, Stroud under center. Off play action, Stroud. Pressure in the end zone, gets a throwaway, and just throws it out of bounds. Now, I think he was outside of the pocket here. There was nobody in the end zone, or in the area. Jim Harbaugh wants grounding. No flag is down. 5.5 to go in the first half. Let's see. Roughly the middle of the hash marks where he's got to get outside of. Alright, he does that. He's up near the opposite hash. So it's 3rd and 4. Stroud and shotgun. Back lump to his right. 5:30 to go in the first half. Texans still yet to convert a third down. Stroud to throw to the outside that is caught. Collins makes the catch, breaks a tackle, and has a gain of 6 up to the 12-yard line. And the Texans finally convert on third down. Second catch for Nico Collins. Now 2 catches for 19 yards. So 1st and 10 from the direction mark at the 13. Stroud under center. Mixon is the back. Play clock winding down. We'll hand it to Mixon, who's going to cut or try to bounce outside of the left. Breaks a tackle. Oh, he should not have been able to break that tackle, but a gain of 4 for Mixon up the middle. Brings up 2nd and 6. The design of the play was to go right. Mixon cut it all the way to the left side. But it's a solid pickup of 4 yards and brings up 2nd and 6. Actually, they're going to mark it 2nd and 7. Stroud and shotgun will look to throw. Stroud to the outside, caught by Mechie. First down, Texans. Gain of 7. And the Texans starting to put something together here on this drive. But a nice pickup there for Mechie. 3 catches, 24 yards. Has lost a fumble, though. Five-play, 22-yard drive for the Texans. 1st and 10 from the 23. Stroud to throw. Pressures. Stroud rolls to his right, escaping the rush. Stroud gets rid of one, incomplete, short of Nico Collins and Robert Woods. Both actually in the area. Brings up 2nd and 10. With 3:26 to go in the first half. So 2nd and 10 from the 23. 3:26 to go in the first half. Chargers up 6-0. Chargers 88 passing yards compared to the Texans at 66. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Pressured. Stroud is going to get rid of it over the middle to Xavier Hutchinson. A gain of 5, but there's a flag down. Also, nice job by Stroud to get a throw off as he's falling to the ground. But this one's going to come back. We got a tripping call against an offensive lineman for the Texans. Let's see. Oh, he gets his leg up and kind of kicks him. Keep grinding. Thank you, I will. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. But I definitely will. 2nd and 21. Stroud looks to throw. Has time. Stroud to the outside that is caught. And taken down after a gain of about 6. Brings up 3rd and long. Here for the Texans. It's 3rd and 16. Cade Stover, the guy who made the catch on that play. .230 to go in the first half. Chargers up 6-0. Stroud and shotgun with the back line to his left. Oh, fumbles the snap. Stroud scoops it up, rolls to his right. Stroud looking downfield, throws one back across the field, and it's caught! Wow! What a play for C.J. Stroud. Hutchinson to midfield, and a conversion for the Texans. How did that happen? Stroud completely loses the snap, collects it, rolls to his right, and throws back across the field. Wow, what a play for C.J. Stroud. Also, how is he wide open? There's nobody within 10 yards of him. Yeah, great throw. Great play for Stroud as we reach the 2-minute warning here in the first half. He's made some bad throws today that just been bad decisions or inaccurate. This is a great play. See, fumbles the snap, able to pick it up, keep his eyes downfield. I know some quarterbacks will just panic whenever that happens, but a great play for CJ Stroud. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. 2 minutes left in the first half. Texans with the ball on midfield, putting together their best drive of the game by far. An 8-play, 50-yard drive that started their own 1-yard line. So it's actually on the Charger 49. But yeah, it's an 8-play, 50-yard drive that takes 4:15 off the clock so far. And that completion to Xavier Hutchinson, a pickup of 34, and puts CJ Stroud over 100 yards passing. He's now at 117. Herbert has thrown for 97. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. 2 minutes left in the first half. I'm pretty sure each team still has all 3 timeouts as well. Hold on 1 second. Alright. They're back from commercial. We got 2 minutes left in the first half. Stroud and the Texans on the Charger 49-yard line. Their best drive of the day so far. If they score a touchdown this drive, this would really be a 99-yard touchdown drive. Stroud and shotgun with the back arm to his right. Mixon motions out of the backfield, winds up to a receiver wide left. Stroud looks to throw. Underneath it is caught by... Oh, fumble! It's scooped up by the Chargers. No, they're going to blow this dead. Incomplete. Wow, that was a... It was thrown to Dalton Schultz. Oh, I don't know. That there. Well, it's got to stay as a. He makes the catch, turns and goes to tuck the ball away, and then turn upfield. I don't know. This might be a fumble. It's definitely close. Surprised they didn't let that one play out. But it's 2nd and 10 with 49 seconds left in the first half. Or sorry, 2nd and 10 with a minute 57 left in the first half, and the Charger 49. Stroud to throw, has time, throws down, field it is caught. Nico Collins makes the catch, cutting to the outside. Collins has a 12-yard line before he's taken down. A big catch and run for Nico Collins, and the Texans offense finally moving the ball. They're now on the Charger 12-yard line. But a nice catch and run for Nico Collins. Good protection up front allows Stroud to have time and deliver an accurate throw downfield. CJ Stroud now 11 of 18 for 154 yards and a pick. Nico Collins 3 catches for 55 yards. 1st and 10 from the 12. Stroud, hands off, Mixon stuffed at the line, no gain. We now reach a minute left in the first half. Each team still has all 3 timeouts left. And the Chargers are going to call a timeout. wanting to potentially get a chance to put a drive together before halftime. The Chargers call the first time out of the game, as they stop Mixon for no gain. The Texans will get the ball to start the second half after the Chargers kicked a field goal on the game's first drive. But we got 58 seconds left. Actually, they're going to put 7 seconds back on the clock. So 1:05 left in the first half. It's 2nd and 11 for the Texans, so they actually marquee lost a yard. We got 1:05 to go in the first half. Texans have 3 timeouts. Chargers have 2. Chargers lead 6-0. Texans offense with their best drive of the day by far. Stroud and shotgun. Back one to his left. Robert Woods across the formation. Stroud looks to throw. Throwing quickly, that is incomplete. Wanted Woods on the slant, but it's broken up by the rookie Cam Hart, 5th round pick of Notre Dame. And it's 3rd and 11. Nice defensive play. 3rd and 11, 1:02 to go in the first half. The Texans with 86 yards in this drive. That is more total yards this drive than they had in the entire game before that. They had 70 yards in their first 5 possessions. On this possession, 86 yards. Stroud and shotgun, back one to his right. 3rd and 11. Mechie comes in motion. Stroud looks to throw. Over the middle, that is caught by Collins. Touchdown, Texans! The game's first touchdown goes to Nico Collins and the Texans. It's a 13-yard touchdown from Stroud to Collins, with 58 seconds left in the first half. A nice throw and catch. Finally a touchdown. Finally a good drive for the Texans. And they're an extra point away from taking their first lead of the day. A 13-play, 99-yard drive that takes 5:17 off the clock. Extra point is good. 7-6, Texans lead. Yeah, finally a touchdown. But the Chargers, they've got 58 seconds to work with and 2 timeouts. As they now trail for the first time today, it's 7-6. But a 99-yard touchdown for the Texans. It's 7-6 with 58 seconds left in the first half. Chargers offense also hasn't been great, with just 2 field goals, and they have not scored on their last several drives. 2 field goals in their first 2 drives, but nothing since then. So the Chargers get the ball back. Texans still have 3 timeouts. The Chargers will have 2. So Fairbairn on to kickoff. His kick is away. It will go into the end zone, through the end zone for a touchback, actually. And the Chargers will take over at the 30. They go back to the fumbled snap play. So what happens, a bunch of players, or there's one player in particular, I think it's a Willie Gilman, who he starts trying to attack the ball, even though he's like 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. And that leaves a wide open hole in the defense for that play to Xavier Hutchinson. Yeah, I was definitely wondering how he ended so wide open. But we got a 1st and 10 from the 30. Dobbins motions out of the backfield, leaving it empty for Herbert. Herbert looks to throw. As time steps up in the pocket, Herbert throws one downfield, incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, near midfield, off his hands. with tight coverage, and it brings up 2nd and 10 with 52 seconds left. Oh, that's definitely got to be caught. Derek Stingley Jr. very tight coverage, but Chark gets 2 hands on it and just bounces off his hands. Should probably be caught. And now DJ Chark slips going out of the huddle. 2nd and 10, 52 seconds left in the first half. From the 30, Herbert in shotgun back on to his left. Herbert looks to throw. Herbert pressured. Herbert breaks a sack, launches one deep downfield, incomplete. Overthrew everybody. McConkey did have a step, but overthrew him. Brings up 3rd and 10. Now, very quickly, it's 3rd and 10 here. There's still 45 seconds left in the first half, and the Texans have 3 timeouts. Wonder if the Texans might try to put a drive together here, depending on how this 3rd down play plays out. But it's 3rd and 10, 45 seconds left in the first half. Texans still have 3 timeouts, Chargers have 2. Herbert started 7 of 11 for 78 yards. Since then, he is 1 of 8 for 19 yards and a pick. And prior to this 3rd down play, we got a timeout called by the Chargers. Their 2nd. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Texans still have 3. Texans also have a 1-point lead, 7-6. So far, results in the poll, 71% have said the Chargers, 29% have said the Texans. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. But we got a 3rd and 10. Herbert is 8 of 19 for 97 yards and an interception. Herbert in shotgun. I wonder if they just run this here. Nope, Herbert's going to throw. Herbert pressure, rolls to his right. Herbert on the run, throws one down the field. It is incomplete. Johnston the target near the 30-yard line, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th and 10. And now you barely take time off the clock on that possession. There's still 39 seconds left in the first half. And I wonder if the Texans might try to do something. They have all 3 timeouts. I think I would have tried to run the ball on that play. Or thrown a screen, something like that. If the Texans want to try to do something, make them call a timeout. If not, let the clock wind all the way down. This punt nearly blocked again. They got pressure on it, but it's away cleanly. Woods fields it from the 22. And Woods spins his way to the 32 on the return. So a 10-yard return for Robert Woods. 27 seconds left in the first half. And if I'm the Texans, I'm trying to put a drive together right here. You got all 3 timeouts. You just scored a touchdown. You're coming off your best offensive drive. And you get the ball to start the second half. I'm trying to put a drive together. You've also got a kicker in Fairbairn. Very good from distance. 13 of 16 from at least 50 yards this year. Stroud and shotgun back on to his right. Stroud will look to throw. Stroud pressure throws to the outside. It is caught by Mechie. He's out of bounds after a gain of 4. Stops the clock with 22 seconds left. You don't really need to use the sidelines right here if you're the Texans, because you got all 3 timeouts, and there's not a ton of time left, just 22 seconds. Their field goal target line is the 41, which will be a 58-yard field goal. It's actually the same spot the Texans were at before, but opted to punt. 2nd and 6 from the 36. Stroud and shotgun will look to throw. Stroud pressured, steps up in the pocket, and Stroud is going to run. Stroud makes another man miss inside Charger territory to the 35. What a run for C.J. Stroud. The ball comes out at the end. But we got 13 seconds left. Timeout called. What a big run for C.J. Stroud. Puts the ball in field goal range. Wow. It's a big scramble for C.J. Stroud. A great job stepping up in the pocket, getting to the 35-yard line. And yes, Stroud is down before the ball comes out. Like his entire body's on the ground. But a big run for Stroud. There's now 13 seconds left in the first half, so you probably get a couple of shots downfield, then settle for 3, and then go up by potentially 4 at halftime. Texans also get the second half kickoff. 13 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Chargers, they've got 1 timeout. Longest run of the season for Stroud. Wow, is it really? I mean, it's not necessarily a dual threat quarterback, but can definitely do that. But it makes sense. It's the longest of the season. 1st and 10 from the 37. Stroud will hand off Mixon up the middle for 5. Actually, that's not Mixon. Yeah, 27 yards. Wow. Yeah, that was a really nice run for Stroud. But 9 seconds left in the first half. The Texans are definitely just playing for the field goal. Each side now with 1 timeout left. It's 2nd and 5. We have 52-yarder from here. From the 32. It's 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw over the middle. That is low, but caught. And there's the 3rd and final timeout for the Texans with 6 seconds left. A quick completion to Woods gets them even further into field goal range. Quick completion. Texans offense looking really good here to end the half. But we got 6 seconds left in the first half, and on comes the field goal unit here for the Texans. Try to give them a 4-point lead before halftime. Fairbairn, 36 of 42 in the regular season, a long of 59. A 41-yard attempt centered in the field. The Chargers do have a timeout if they want to use it. Fairbairn from the middle of the field, 41 yards away. They don't use the timeout. Fairbairn's kick is good. So the Texans are going to go up 10-6. There is still 3 seconds left before halftime. The 41-yarder for Fairbairn is good. Texans with 10 points in the final 2 minutes of the first half. So 3 seconds left. Probably looking either a kick return or a kneel down if you're the Chargers. And then we'll head to halftime. But it's 10-6. 3 seconds left in the first half. The Chargers and Texans, the 4-5 matchup in the AFC. We got the Steelers and Ravens tonight, and then the Bills and Broncos tomorrow. I'll be streaming every playoff game. Also, I just realized something. We have all 3 AFC playoff games first, and then the NFC. Interesting. I did not realize that until just now. Fairbairn kicks off. It'll be brought out from deep in the end zone by Darius Davis. Davis on the return is chopped down at the 15-yard line. And now he's slow to get up. Well, that's not good. But Davis grabbing at his right leg. Hopefully he's okay. But we head to halftime. 10-6 Texans lead. Plus they get the ball to start the second half in a good spot. Ended the first half on a really good note. and they get the ball to start the second half, playing pretty well. Late in the first half, Texans 99 yards on their touchdown drive. On all other drives, they had just 131 yards. I mean, a 99-yard drive is very impressive. But I'm going to take a quick break. As I do at halftime for every game I stream, I'm going to go grab my dinner as well. But, yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, that probably took forever. I just felt like I was gone for forever because I had to grab my food, which took a long time. On for like 7 minutes. But the Texans with the Chargers 10-6 at the half. A great closing few minutes of the first half for the Texans. They outscore the Chargers 10-0 in the final 58 seconds. Nico Collins with a 13-yard touchdown catch with 58 seconds left, and then Fairbairn with a 41-yard field goal with 3 seconds left. Texans start very slow, end on a good note, and they're up 10-6 at the half. The Chargers, exact opposite. They started good. The field goal, they forced a fumble on their first play, the Texans' first play, and then they have been terrible since. But as far as my updated score prediction goes, I originally said the Chargers would win 21-13. Um, but yeah, as far as an updated score prediction goes, let's go with the Chargers. Mm, maybe I'm not sure about that. Now that I now that I think about it, I'm not so sure because the Chargers not playing well, Texans playing extremely well. But I don't know. I think the Chargers can definitely win. Still very much anyone's game. I mean, a 4-point game at the half, but let's actually switch to the Texans. They've playing well defensively. The offense is starting to get going. Let's go with the Texans by a score of let's say 23-16. But can still definitely go either way. But as far as stats from the first half go, Justin Herbert is 8 of 20 for 97 yards, no touchdowns and a pick, sacked one time for loss of 9 yards. J.K. Dobbins 8 carries, 26 yards. Gus Edwards 3 carries for 12 yards. Darius Davis 1 carry for loss of 3. Also, hopefully he's okay. He got hurt late in the first half in kick return. Then receiving for the Chargers, Lad McConkey 4 catches for 56 yards. Will Disley 2 for 16. Tucker Fisk 1 for 15. Sorry. DJ Chark 1 catch 10 yards, and then 3 different players targeted but did not catch the pass. Quentin Johnson obviously one of them. For the Texans, C.J. Stroud is 14 of 23 for 180 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Was sacked two times for loss of 13 yards. Rushing for the Texans, C.J. Stroud 1 carry for 27 yards. That was a big scramble to get them into field goal range before the half. Joe Mixon 6 carries for 15 yards, and Dare Ogunbowale 1 carry for 5 yards. Receiving for the Texans, Nico Collins 4 for 68 and a touchdown. Xavier Hutchinson 1 for 34. John Mechie 4 for 28. Dalton Schultz 2 for 23. Robert Woods 2 for 22. And Cade Stover 1 catch for 5 yards. Then team stats from the first half. The Texans with 10 first downs, Chargers with 9. Both teams run 33 total plays. Neither team good on third down. Chargers are 1 of 7, Texans are 3 of 7. Neither team attempted a fourth down. Total yards, the Texans have 214. Chargers at 123. Texans averaging 6.5 yards a play, Chargers at 3.7. The Texans are outpassing the Chargers 167 to 88. They're out rushing the Chargers 47 to 35. Texans, they're 1 for 1 in the red zone. Chargers are 0 for 1. Penalties, 1 penalty, 5 yards against the Chargers. 4 penalties, 36 yards against the Texans. Each team with at least a turnover. The Chargers threw a pick. The Texans have thrown a pick and lost a fumble. And time possession, 16-42 for the Chargers, 13-18 for the Texans. But the second half will start in a couple of minutes. Actually, I think it might start like right now. I don't know how I'm spelling quarter. All right, hold on. Let me get this a little bit closer so I can have my food by me. All right, there we go. But waiting for them to start the second half, Texans get the ball up by 4, 10-6. A great closing to the first half for the Texans. And let's see if they can start the second half the same way they finished the first. Kick is away, and this one will be a touchback, bounces in the end zone. So the Texans take over the 30. Is Jim Harbaugh limping when he walks? Looks like he might be. How does a coach get hurt? I mean, obviously you don't have to be playing football to get hurt, but this is the Chargers' first time with 0 touchdowns in the first half since Week 14 against the Chiefs. Wait, what? No, they had touchdowns. I'm not sure. Run here for Mixon, gain of 5 up the middle. But the Chargers definitely scored a touchdown in the first half of that Chiefs game. I streamed it, so I would know. 2nd and 5. Stroud in the pistol, Mixon behind him. From the 35, another handoff, Mixon straight ahead, no gain. Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third and 5 here for the Texans. Minute into the third quarter. Texans up 10-6. The Texans on third downs, they started 0 for 4. Since then, they're 3 for 3. And their touchdown came on a third down. We got a 3rd and 5 from the 35. Stroud and shotgun back to his right. Stroud looks to throw. Pressure. Stroud over the middle. That is caught by Collins in stride. Collins spinning free. Collins, another spin to the 24-yard line before he's finally taken down. A big catch and run for Nico Collins. And the Texans, another third down conversion. What a play there. A big catch and run for Nico Collins. The Chargers should probably have him at the 40, but he spins free there, then breaks tackles from the 30 all the way down to the 24. What a catch and run for Nico Collins. Collins now 5 catches for 109 yards on 6 targets. 1st and 10, swing pass out to Joe Mixon. Mixon cuts inside, flag comes in, lost the ball. Chargers have it. There is a flag down, but this might be something like a hold. It's Charger football. Let's see. It is a hold. It's going to be Charger ball. Wow. The Texans start the second half the same way they started the first. Fumbling. Wow. 23, I don't know who that is. He knocks it out and recovers it. But what a play for the Charger defense. So it's 1st and 10 Chargers. 12:50 to go. This is Joe Mixon's first lost fumble in his last 1,082 touches. That's kind of impressive. It's the third turnover of the day for the Texans. They've now lost 2 fumbles as well as thrown a pick. So Herbert and the Chargers offense back onto the field for their first possession here in the second half. Herbert under center. Dobbins is the back from the 26. Off play action. Herbert looks to throw. Going to take a shot downfield that is caught by a wide open McConkey at the 40, and he'll go down at the 43. And they're going to get face masks. You got taken down with a face mask. Going to be an extra 15. It's a face mask against the Texans at 15. Derek Stingley Jr. called for the penalty. Yeah, that is a face mask. I did not see that watching it live, but good call there. And a big play there for the Chargers. Now get the ball inside Texan territory on their 42. Herbert under center. Gus Edwards is the back. They now shift out of the under center. Well, Herbert now in the pistol. Play clock at 2. They will get the snap off. Handoff goes to Gus Edwards up the middle. And Edwards fighting towards the right side. And he'll gain about 4 to the 38-yard line. As we reach the 12-minute mark here in the third quarter. So 2nd and 6. Herbert in the pistol. Edwards is the back. Handoff. Gus Edwards straight up the middle for about 3, maybe 4 yards. Also, I forgot to grab a napkin, so I had to grab a paper towel. I'll be back in literally 5 seconds. Third and 2 here for the Chargers. Herbert in shotgun, hands off. Edwards stuffed at the line, no gain. The Texans defense with a big stop on 3rd and short. And it's going to be 4th and 2 here for the Chargers. Edwards gets stuffed. And it's 4th down. Oh wow, Chargers can keep the offense out in the field. I like the decision. I just didn't think Jim Harbaugh would do it. It's 4th and 2. Herbert's under center. Play clock at 3. Herbert off play action. Looks to throw. Herbert the outside. Caught by Johnson. Short of a first down. A big tackle by Derek Stingley Jr. And it's 4th. They fail to convert on 4th down. And the Texans defense gets a stop. I like the call. But they just throw it short of the sticks. Tight coverage by Derek Stingley Jr., who's had a great year. And the Texans defense gets a turnover on downs. But a big stop there. Waiting for them to come back from commercial. We got 10-10 to go in the third quarter. The Texans take over at their own 33, I think it is. Yeah, the 33, after the Chargers failed to convert on fourth down. The first time either side attempts a fourth down today. The Chargers fail to convert, and it is a 5-play, 33-yard drive that ends at the Texan 33. They could have opted to go for a field goal there. I like the decision to go for it, but a field goal, they could have opted to do it and make it a 1-point game. They have to go for it. I like the decision, just don't convert. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Texans going to get the ball for their second possession here in the third quarter. They've turned the ball over 3 times already, yet still lead this one 10-6. Mainly because the Chargers offense has also been awful. They've turned the ball over once, just haven't really moved the football a ton. Oh, the pass actually gets ruled incomplete as well. Johnston dropped it, shocking. Stroud going to run here to the left side, and he'll dive forward after a gain of 8. Stroud 2 carries. Not necessarily known for his ability to run, but can run. They actually give him 6. They say he slid earlier. It's kind of like he half slid, half dive. Or dove. I guess that would be the word. 2nd and 4, 9:35 to go in the third quarter. Stroud under center. Mechie comes in motion. They fake the toss to him, set up the screen to the outside to Nico Collins. And Collins gets a blocker and has a first down gain of 7. First down Texans. Nico Collins in his last. Hold on. 1st and 10, Stroud looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket, checks down to Hayes Stover. And Stover picks up 11 to the 41-yard line inside Charger territory. And again, the Texans starting to move the ball. But Collins having a big game. That's what I was going to say before. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown. CJ Stroud now 17 of 26 for 239, a touchdown and a pick. He's been much better after a bad start. From the 41, Stroud and shotgun back on to his right. Stroud throws underneath, caught by Stover again. And he gains about 7, maybe 8 yards. Brings up 2nd about 3. An injured Charger down on the field. Hopefully he's okay. That is rookie Cam Hart. Hopefully he's okay. Tries to make a tackle. I'm not really sure exactly what happens. He gets hit in the head. I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. Really like him as a player. But waiting for them to come back from commercial after the injury to the rookie Cam Hart. Hopefully he's okay. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in poll: 75% of guys said the Chargers will win. 25% have said the Texans. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. They're back from commercial here in the first playoff game of the NFL postseason. Texans up by 4, 10-6, low scoring game. 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Stroud under center. Mixon is the back. They'll hand off to Mixon to the left side. Mixon cuts to the outside. Mixon tries to turn the corner. Forced bounds at the 20-yard line by Alohi Gillen, but a nice run for Joe Mixon. His best of the day. First down, Texans. First and 10 from the 19. Stroud under center. Mixon rants the back. Hand off. Mixon left side. Up the middle. Mixon wants of space. Mixon down to the 6-yard line. 14 yards on the run for Mixon. Well, now we got a flag down. It's probably going to come back. Yep, it will. Holding against the offense. So we got 7:13 to go in the third quarter. Now first and 20 for the Texans after the holding call. Stroud and shotgun. Off play action. Stroud sets his feet, throws one downfield towards the end zone. It is intercepted. It's picked off by Derwin James. On the return, James crosses the 20-yard line. James going to go to the other side of the field. James crosses the 40 and taken down right there by Cade Stover. The third or fourth turnover of the day for this Texans offense. This is a big one. It's in the end zone, and James picks it off. Wow. Trying to get it to the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Derwin James with very good coverage. It's a little bit underthrown, allowing James to come in underneath and pick it off. Although he might have been down in the end zone here. Yeah, he was down. So it'll be at the 20-yard line where they'll take over instead of the 40. Now we got a flag down. No, maybe we don't. Not sure. But it's a pick by Derwin James, his second time he's been in on a turnover today. He had a fumble recovery before, and now an interception now. So we got 6:32 to go in the third quarter. Not really sure what the holdup is. Or did they call a penalty on Mixon? They might have. They're reviewing it. I think they're seeing if he was down when he caught the ball, which he was. But it'll be Charger football probably on the 20. Unless there's a penalty, then maybe the 35. I can eat some more dinner while direct commercial. Let's see. I'm not sure exactly where the ball is going to be. It was returned to about the 40, but I think he was down in the end zone, so it should be from about the 20. Not sure. We'll find out when they come back from commercial. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see. Wow, they said it was incomplete. Wow. I'm not sure I agree with that one. The ball moves a little bit, but I don't think it moves when it hits the ground. It's hard to tell. I'm not a huge fan of that one. So it's incomplete, and we got a personal foul against the Texans after the play. So it's 2nd and 30. Wow. So take the interception off the board. I don't love that one. I thought he caught it. I don't really think it moves when it hits the ground. It moves before it hits the ground. I don't think it does when it hits the ground. But it's 2nd and 30 after the incompletion of the penalty. Stroud dives ahead here to the 31. Another flag down. Another penalty against the Texans. Holding against their right tackle, Blake Fisher, the rookie from Notre Dame. And that'll back him up another 10 yards. So make it 2nd and 40. Your everyday second down, with 6:33 to go in the third quarter. The Texans, they're backed up to the Charger 49-yard line. A first down will be at the 11, or the 9. No, it'll be at the 9. Another flag flies. Stroud takes a shot. Downfield, it is high and incomplete. Collins couldn't hold on. So we got another flag down, though. Oh, this one's offsides. So we got Joey Bosa lines up in the neutral zone. Which gives... Actually, he doesn't line up. He comes across the line early. I didn't even see that watching it live. But it's going to give the Texans a free 5 yards. Makes it 2nd and 35. So from the 44, Stroud under center will look to throw. Stroud has time. Underneath he'll find Mixon. Mixon man miss. Mixon to the 32. A nice pickup there, but still going to be 3rd and about 13 or 20. I don't know if I'm doing math correctly. 13, 23, something around there. It's 3rd and 22. Okay. So he definitely did not do math correctly the first time. 8-play, 34-yard drive so far. Stroud empty backfields. They most in the back out wide. 3rd and 22 from the 31-yard line. Stroud throwing quickly, that is caught to the 18-yard line. Actually, make the 19. Goes number 82, Johnson. Who's that? Is that Deontay Johnson? He signed with the Texans? Might be. But the Texans can be forced to settle for 3. That might be Deontay Johnson. But 4th and 10 here. 37-yard attempt here for Fairbairn. Middle of the field. His kick is good. Favorite NFL team, the Giants. How about you? So the Texans now up by 7, 13-6 with 4:44 to go, or 4:48 to go in the third quarter. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Chargers get the ball back down by 7. Their offense has not done anything since their first couple of drives. So they're back from commercial. Chargers get the ball back down by 7, 13-6, with 4:48 to go in the third quarter. I don't know why I keep saying first quarter. Let's clear the third quarter. Fairbairn will kick off. His kick is away. And it'll be returned here from a little in front of the goal line. There is Davis to the 29. Got hurt before halftime. Glad to see he's okay. And a nice return there. Or a decent return. Herbert under center. Handoff goes to Dobbins up the middle for no gain. Not much space for Dobbins to run at all. Brings up 2nd and 10. .4:15 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Herbert in shotgun back to his right. Davis in motion. Herbert looks to throw. Herbert pressure throws to the outside. It's caught by Davis and gets a block. Davis turns up. The ball is out. The ball is out. Davis will be able to get it back. And it's gain of about 3. 3rd and 7 here for the Chargers. Third and 6 here for the Chargers. Empty backfield for Herbert. Son Haskins in motion. Play clock winding down. Herbert looks to throw. Pressured. Herbert is taken down for a sack. At the 26-yard line, Herbert goes down. The Texans defense gets a stop. They force a very quick 3-and-out. And the Chargers are going to be forced to punt it away. The Texans defense forced a 3-and-out. 4th and 12. They're going to get the ball right back. Excuse me. Kick is away. Woods fair catches it at the 37. And that is where the Texans will take over. 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Stroud hands off, Mixon left side, and gain about 5 to the 42. So it's 2nd and 5. About 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. A little bit over. Stroud under center. Mixon is the back. Schultz in motion. Stroud hands off. Mixon taken down in the backfield. Loss of 4. A big loss for Mixon. And it's 3rd and 9. Number 23, Jefferson, the guy who forced the fumble before, with a big tackle for loss there, and it's 3rd and long. Not 3rd and a mile, but still 3rd and 9 is not easy. Cam Hart left the game before he's questionable to return with a shoulder injury. Hopefully he's okay. 3rd and 9. From the 38, the Texans are 4 of 9 on 3rd down. They started 0 for 5 since then. I believe they're... No, they started 0 for 4. Since then, they're 4 for 5. Stroud to throw, steps up in the pocket. Stroud pump fakes, now throws underneath. Caught by Collins, but short of a 1st down. Gain of about 6 or 7. Brings up 4th. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's 4th and 3. And the Texans are going to be forced to punt it away. So the Chargers will get the ball back. Townsend on to punt. Definitely seen a lot of punts in this game. It will bounce short and out of bounds. Let's see, somewhere around 20-ish. Nope, even further. The 24-yard line. That's where the Chargers will take over. 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They move the ball up further to 28. So, it's now 1st and 10 from the 28. Herbert in shotgun. Will look to throw. Herbert throwing underneath is high. Oh, intercepted! Picked off. This might be a pick 6. It will be. Pick 6 for the Texans. Herbert misses high and throws it right to the Texan defender. It's a pick 6 for the safety Eric Murray. And the Texans go up by 19-3. Wow. With 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That may do it. Yeah, with how the Chargers are playing, especially offensively, it might. Not a good throw for Herbert, who has not been great today after a great start. But the Texans with a about 30-yard pick 6. Actually, almost 40 yards, I think. On the return, it's a pick 6 for the Texans. And an extra point will put them up by 14. Fairbairn to add the extra point. And Fairbairn's kick is good. 20-6. The Texans lead the Chargers. Got off to a slow start, but they have been great since then. 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Justin Herbert had come in with just 3 interceptions on the year. He's thrown 2 today. And also hadn't thrown a road interception in 278 pass attempts. He's thrown also 2 today, obviously. So the Chargers, they'll get the ball back after the pick 6. 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Texans lead by 20-6. So Fairbairn back out to kickoff. His kick is away. And this one will not be returned. by Davis, takes a knee in the end zone. With the Chargers offense back onto the field, Justin Herbert threw 504 passes in the regular season, had just 3 interceptions. Today, he's thrown 24 passes, and 2 of them have been picked off, 1 returned for a touchdown. 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Herbert has not been good. 10 of 24 for 118 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Herbert under center, hands off to Gus Edwards up the middle, who's taking down for about 2. Not much space. And that'll bring us to the fourth quarter. So the Texans lead 20-6 as we enter the fourth quarter. And in a good spot to move on to the divisional round. They're up 20-6 and playing extremely well. As we enter the fourth quarter here. Brave third quarter for the Texans. Outside the fumble at the beginning, but playing pretty well. They didn't start playing well until like 2 minutes left in the first half, but once they've started to play well, they have been great. Yes, I am eating dinner, for those of you guys wondering. If you were wondering. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So we got a 2nd and 8. Here for the Chargers. Herbert thrown downfield, caught by McConkey to the 42, gain of 10, and a first down. Chargers can need a big fourth quarter comeback. Texans outscored the Chargers 10-0 in the second quarter and the third quarter. After the Chargers outscored them 6-0 in the first. Herbert under center, Dobbins is the back from the 42, actually the 41. Herbert off play action to throw. Herbert throws one downfield, caught. McConkey to the 39, nice throw and catch there. Herbert to throw. Underneath, that is intercepted again. Derek Stingley Jr. on the return. This might be another pick six. He makes Herbert miss, and Derek Stingley Jr. dragged down at the 12-yard line. Wow. It's the third interception of the day for Justin Herbert, matching his total for the entire regular season. It's returned to the 12. Wow. This one goes off the hands of the tight end Disley, so that you can't put this one on him, but another big play of the Texan defense. First and 10 from the 13-yard line. Stroud under center. Mixon is the back. Handoff goes to Mixon up the middle, and Mixon powers his way for very close to a first down to about the 3.5-yard line. 13.5 minutes to go. So we got a 2nd and 1 here for the Texans. They mark them a little bit short of a first down. So it'll be 2nd and 1 from the 4. And we got Playboy and Dead here. Not really sure why. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, they had timed the clock wrong. It's got to be set to 13:02. So we got 13:02 to go in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 1 here for the Texans. 13 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Clock now runs. Stroud off play action. Rolls to his left. Stroud taken down for a sack. Khalil Mack with his 2nd sack of the game. Back to the 13-yard line. A loss of about 9. And it's 3rd down. Stroud looks like he may have wanted to throw that with his left hand, but it's 3rd and 9. Third and 9 from the 12. Stroud and shotgun. Mixon motions out of the backfield. Stroud to throw. Stroud pressure throws incomplete. Short of Mixon in the flat. And it'll be 4th down. The Texans going to be forced to settle for 3. So the Charger defense gets a stop. The Texans unable to capitalize off the great field position. But they will settle for 3. Fairbairn. 2 of 2 already. Made from 37 and 41, I think it said. This is a 20 or 30-yard attempt to make it 23-6 and make it a 3-score game. Fairbairn nails it. 23-6. The Texans lead the Chargers. Really did not see this one coming. Houston could have just wrapped it up. LA still has life. Yeah, they still have life, but that's very unlikely with how they're playing. The defense, not terrible, but the offense not playing well at all. 0 points in the first quarter. Alright, they're back from commercial here. I'm getting closer to being done with dinner. Almost. Kind of. We got 12 minutes to go. Texans up 23-6. I'll get your comment in a second. Kickoff is away. Davis takes a knee in the end zone. Anything good? Yeah, we got a bunch of vegetables. Got some string beans, some broccoli, stuff like that, and some pasta to go along with it. So 1st and 10 here from the 30. Justin Herbert, 12 of 27 for 147 yards and 3 picks. That sounds like me when I try to play Madden. 1st and 10 from the 30. Herbert pressured. Doesn't feel it. Taken down for a sack. Loss of 9. Will Anderson Jr. another sack. And it's 2nd and long. Herbert to throw. Taken down again. Wow, quick sacks. Both times. So after back-to-back sacks, it is 3rd and 26 from the 14. Herbert to throw. Herbert, this time he's got some time. Herbert zips one downfield. Called by McConkey. 1st down. McConkey into the open field in a foot race. He's going to take it all the way. It is a long touchdown for the Chargers on 3rd and 26. Wow. It is an 86-yard touchdown for the Chargers. And they're not out of it yet. Yeah, they still have a chance. What a throw for Herbert. The safety gets aggressive, comes up to try to make a play on the ball, and there's nobody left. A big play there for the Chargers. They've still got a chance. So they'll be down by 10 after the extra point. Make it 23-13. Finally, a touchdown for the Chargers, their first points of the game. And the extra point is blocked. It's going to be returned by the Texans. They're going to have 2 points going the other way. It's 2 points for the Texans as they return the blocked extra point. It's 25-12. Wow. But the extra point gets blocked. And it's returned the other way for 2 points. So it's a 13-point game. 25-12. That just killed LA now. Yeah, definitely seems that way. I need to go grab a tissue. Be back in 2 seconds. So it's 25-12 with 10:25 to go. I mean, still definitely a chance for the Chargers. Down by 13. But And they were still so lucky to get that touchdown because it's 3rd and 26. They have a mile to go, and they end up with a long, long touchdown. But a 25-12, 13-point game, and the Texans getting the ball back. Still a chance for the Chargers. They just need to start playing a lot better. Maybe that touchdown's a start. But it is an 86-yard touchdown for the Chargers. At least gives them a chance. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. But maybe the touchdown there for the Chargers is the start of something. Obviously, we'll never know. Well, I mean, we will, but maybe. Herbert's also thrown 3 picks today, which matches his total for the entire regular season. 10:38 to go. Texans up by 13. The kick is away. Hutchinson will bring it out from about a yard deep in the end zone. On the return, he crosses the 20 and is tackled at the 27, where the Texans will take over with about 10.5 to go. First and 10 from the 26. Stroud sets the screen here for Stover, and he runs somebody over against 5, the 31. So 2nd and 5, 10 minutes left. Hand off Joe Mixon up the middle with space. First down. Texans gain of 7. 9.5 to go, or 9:35 to go. So we got 1st and 10. Mixon is the back. Stroud under center. From the 38. Hutchinson in motion. Hand off. Mixon up the middle. Bounces outside to the right. Mixon trying to turn the corner. Stiff arms a guy. And gains 8. They spotted 2nd and 4, though. Looks more like 2nd and 3. Mixon gets it, cuts up the middle, and about 2 yards. Will be 3rd and short. Roughly 2. 3rd and 1. Handoff Mixon up the middle. First down. Tripped up at the 47-yard line, but a first down for the Texans, and they convert on 3rd and short. As we reach the halfway point here in the fourth quarter, 7:30 to go in the game. Texans up by 13. Mixon left side for about 2 to the 45. Mixon 19 carries for 72 yards, also lost a fumble. 6-play, 29-yard drive so far for the Texans. 5 on the ground, 1 through the air. 2nd and 8. From the 45, Stroud under center. Mixon is the back. Another handoff. Mixon swarming in the backfield, taken down for a loss of a yard. Maybe 2, actually. So it's 3rd and 10 here for the Texans. 5:40 to go. Stroud in shotgun looks to throw. Stroud pressured, rolls to his left. Stroud, he's going to tuck it and run. Up the middle, Stroud diving towards a first down. Very close. Going to depend on the spot here. Looks like he comes in a little bit short. Stroud thought he had it. He's got to get to the 37. Hey, he's really close. He might land right on it. Third time we've seen Stroud scramble today. They mark about half a yard short. D'Amico Ryan's going to challenge. Is this the only look we have from the view up above where, like, the usual oh, here's a different look. Finally, why wouldn't they show this before? I think he might have it. He's very close. Rules short on the field. I think he might have it. He was ruled about half a yard short. Texans are challenging. I think he might have it. He was ruled short on the field. So it needs to be enough to overturn it, but I think there is. 4:48 to go. Oh, he's still short. Wow. They rule him short. So the Texans lose a timeout. So it's 4th and 1 for the Texans. They got the offense out there. Like the call. 4th and 1, or half a yard for the Texans. 4:48 to go. Texans up 25-12. Stroud under center. Quarterback sneak. He's got it. First down, Texans. Stroud converts on the sneak. And they keep the drive alive. Mixon bounces outside to the left. Stiff arms got to the ground. Mixon gains about 11, stays inbounds. Clock continues to run under 4 minutes to go. What a stiff arm from Mixon. The Chargers call their first timeout with 3:58 to go. That was each side with 2 timeouts left. Big run there from Mixon. Smart to stay inbounds. They might be looking at this to see if Mixon ever stepped out of bounds. Can't really tell. Oh, they really stepped out. So they give the Chargers back their timeout. And they put 3 seconds back on the clock. So there's now 4:01 to go in the fourth quarter. They rule his foot does slide out. Yeah, I think so. First and 10 from the 26. Stroud under center. Another handoff. Mixon taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now there's 3:58 to go and a timeout for the Chargers. Mixon rush yards by quarter. 3 in the first quarter, 12 in the second quarter, 24 in the third quarter, now 42 in the fourth quarter. Texans out rushing the Chargers 129-45. 11 play, 48-yard drive for the Texans that has taken 6:15 off the clock. All but one play on the ground. Second and 9. Stroud under center. Play clock at 2. They got the snap off. Handoff Mixon left side. Bounce to the left. Cuts inside and will fight forward for about 2. Another timeout by the Chargers with 3:52 to go. They're second. Winner of this game likely to play the Chiefs, assuming there's no upsets either tonight or tomorrow in the AFC, although you never know. I'll be streaming in probably about 20 minutes for the Ravens and Steelers. Then every playoff game tomorrow, every playoff game in the entire playoffs, but all day tomorrow and Monday night. Mixing up the middle, very close to a first down. It'll be fourth and about 1. Mixon thinks he got it, but it's 4th and 1. And the Chargers call their final timeout, 3:47 to go. Fourth and 1. Let's see what the Texans do here. They still have the offense out there right now. Fourth and 1. Stroud under center. They're going to snap it. Hand it. Mixon left side. Has a first down. Mixon is he in? Touchdown. He's in for a touchdown. Joe Mixon with a rushing touchdown. That puts this game away. The Texans up 31-12. What a dominant performance for the Texans. But Mixon, not only does he convert on fourth down, he takes it all the way for a touchdown. And the Texans for sure on their way to the divisional round. Extra point is good. 32-12, Texans leading Chargers. You're 0-1 in your bracket. Yeah, me too. The Chargers. Chargers now down by 20. It's 32-12 with 3:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Got about 15 minutes till the next game starts. I will also be streaming that game and every playoff game. So Chargers need a miracle to come back down 20 with 3:42 to go. Davis takes a knee and the kick will, or welcome to the 30. So from the 30, Herbert with the back to his right. Looks to throw. Herbert steps up in the pocket. Over the middle, caught by McConkey, gain of about 9. Inbounds, clock will run 3.5 to go. Shocking, Quentin Johnson dropped it again. I'm convinced this guy cannot catch. Another drop for Quentin Johnston, and it's 3rd and 1. I know he's actually had a decent second year in the NFL after an awful rookie year, but he cannot catch, which is kind of a big part of being a receiver. 3rd and 1. They're going to run this. Hassan Haskins up the middle for about 4 and a first down for the Chargers. First and 10 from the 44. Herbert looks to throw. Pressured. Herbert hit as he throws, incomplete. 2:55 to go. Wow, hold on, they ruled out a fumble. Herbert ran after it and dove on it. No, that's an incomplete pass. Arms going forward like quite a bit. Second and 10 from the 44. Herbert looks to throw. Herbert has time. Going to foot one downfield. It is intercepted. Another pick, the 4th of the game. Derek Stingley Jr. picks it off, returns to the 33 or 34, and that will for sure do it. Herbert throws 4 picks, more than he threw in the entire 17-game regular season. And the Texans will be headed to the divisional round. Herbert's 4 picks today, most by a Chargers quarterback in a postseason game since 1995. That's pretty impressive. Impressively bad. Run up the middle, Damian Pierce for again about a yard. 2-minute warning here. So I'm just trying to finish my dinner. I know it's taking me forever to eat. I've been eating for like an hour and 20 minutes. That's what happens when you gotta talk in between every bite practically. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish eating my dinner so I don't have to still be eating that by the time next stream starts in like 9 minutes. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial. 2 minutes left in the game. Also, we still got time till the other game starts. About 17 minutes still. So we do have some time. Not 7 minutes, but more like 17. So it won't start about 8:09, 8:10, somewhere around there. Probably 8:10. 8:09 is a weird time to start a football game. Texans in victory formation. They take a knee. One more and that'll do it. All right, sorry. 32-12 final score. Texans take the final knee of the game. And they would advance to the divisional round as they dominate this one, especially in the second half. 32-12. Justin Herbert throws 4 picks, really struggles, and the Texans, they've won a playoff game for the second year in a row. As they destroy the Chargers, win by 20, 32-12. The defense plays extremely well. The offense off to a really slow start, but then they picked it up. You got that game off on the score 1-0 for you. That's still pretty good. I did not get this game. But, yeah, definitely there's a lot of people who did not get this game correct. But, that's going to do it for this stream. I'll be live in, I don't know, probably 10-15 minutes for the next game. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. But be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications, don't miss any upcoming streams or videos. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes.